A very warm welcome to our esteemed and highly respected global educator, Dr. Mehreen-Mia. It is indeed an honor and privilege to have you with us at our institute today. Your presence adds immense value, and we are truly eager to listen to your insights, experiences, and global perspective. With deep admiration, we look forward to learning from your wisdom as you guide us through this enriching and enlightening journey.
Wow, thank you. Thank you so much. I'm really glad to see you all again. It's been a very long time since I saw you, but I'm glad to be here now. So I'm going to say firstly that I'm sorry that I wasn't with you for a while. There was a tragedy in my space here where one of my children or learners had passed away. So it was a very difficult time. And then it was just a very difficult space to be in. But I am back now and I'm with you now and I'm glad to be here. So thank you so much, Namia Goyal. And I'm going to say thank you, especially because you said my name perfectly. You pronounced it perfectly. So thank you very much for that. Okay, I know we have 24 minutes. So I'm going to try and do whatever I can very quickly, but I'm hoping that you all are going to enjoy this because you're going to learn the concepts of certain words. Now, you will know that overall, every time I teach about one philosophy, and that is the concept of the power of words. I try and keep enhancing that the language has power in it, that your words have power in it, right? So today I'm going to talk on a different way of how to look at the certain words that you use. And these are called the WH words. Okay, you'll learn why they WH words very shortly, but you can write it down somewhere. WH words. Okay, they call WH words. WH words are what, who, when, which, why. Now, can you see why it's called the WH words? Why is it called WH words? Somebody give me the answer. Put your hand up first.
Ma'am, because they start from the WH.
Okay, yes, it does start with WH. So they call WH words because it starts with the WH. But I'm going to teach you how that one word can be used in different ways sometimes. So even though we may think these WH words are only question words, so we use them only for questions, it's not only for questions alone, okay? They can be used in different ways. And this is what today is about. I want you to think about these words and how you can use the words in different ways. We might not have enough time for you to come back to me and tell me each of the examples you can make up, but we'll go through some examples together so that you can decide and see which of the words you can work with, which you can't. What you can do for homework is pull it together, and if you need more help to see how it can work, you can tell me. So by next month when I see you again, or the next time I see you, we will continue with the different kind of words that you can use in different ways. Okay, so let's start with the one W. I might not get through all the WH words, but let's start with the first one. The first WH word today is what. Okay, so for the word what, normally you will know that when we have to talk about what as the word, what comes at the beginning of a question, correct? Is that not what we use what in the beginning? And we say, what is the time? What is the problem? What will we do? So these are questions, and we start the question with the word what, correct? This is what we do. So we know what is the word we use at the beginning of a question. Now listen to this sentence I'm going to say to you. I know what I want to eat today. I know what I want to eat today. I used the word what, but in the middle of a sentence. It's not a question. So the first use of the word was what, and I said, what is the time? Now the second, I said, I know what I want to eat. So what wasn't a question anymore. What became the use in another way. So you can also use the same what in a different way. Think about it. If you want to ask a question with what, you can ask any question. What would you like to drink? What would you like to eat? What is the time now? Or you can use the same word and you can rather say, I know what the time is. I know what I want to eat. So the same word can be your question word, and the same word can help you to actually answer the question in a sentence. That is the power of that one WH word, right? Are you with me? You understand me? So think about that one word for now. Think about a question you can use, the wording. You can start it off with what? What is the question? Whatever your question is. And then think of a sentence you can use the wording. That's one example. Let's move to another example. WH word. Another example I'm going to give you for a WH word is when. 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 Now, when you, like say I'm saying when you want to make a question, you can use when at the beginning, like you did for what at the beginning. You can also use when in the beginning, right? So you're going to say, when would you like to eat? When are we going to go on holiday? When is the school going to close? When is a good time to take the bus? When can we fly in the aeroplane? These are questions. So you're using the when at the beginning of a question. Can you see that? Can you see the when is at the beginning of the question, right? Now, I can also use when in another way. I can say this. I can say, I know when is a good time to go to the airport. I know when to take the bus. I know when is a good time to eat. I know when we can close school. I know when we can go on holiday. So there again, I used when in the beginning of a question, and I also used when in the middle of a sentence. So the same WH word can be used in the beginning of a question to create your question, and the same WH word can be used in the middle of your sentence to give your sentence better meaning. Are you understanding me?
Yes,
Everybody understand me? Okay. Shall we give it a quick try that let's only use those two examples, right? So the next time I see you, we'll carry on with other examples. You think of right now a question with what, a sentence with what. Think of a question with when and a sentence with when. Remember my question for what? What is the time? I know what the time is. That is the sentence. When do we go on the bus? I know when to take the bus. So
ma'am,
these are the different things. Okay?
ma'am, we
So
have
by
to
putting
make
your
a
hand
vote
up,
for when.
you're
Ma'am,
going to put
we
your
have
hand
to make our vote on when.
up. I can't hear you.
Ma'am, we
Say
have
that
to
again.
make a sentence with what or when.
You can make a sentence or you can make a question. Let me hear. Okay, so you put your hand up and I will give you a chance to tell me what is your question and what is your sentence. Let's start with Yashvan.
Question with what? What is your name? Sentence. I know what your name is.
Good.
Question with when. When do you take the plane? When do you sit in the plane? Sentence. I know when to sit in the plane.
Very good. Well done. Gunika, let's go with you.
Okay, ma'am. Sentence with what? What's the matter? Why they are fighting? They are fighting for just for the pencil.
Okay.
That's
And
why whose pencil it is.
give me a sentence with when.
Okay. When we will go for shopping, we will go.
Okay.
We will go for shopping at 10 a.m.
Okay, Namia, very good. Thank you, Gunika. Namia.
Ma'am, with when the question is what are you working on? And the sentences I very well know what I'm working at. with the when. The question is, when will you go for lecture? And the sentence is, I know when will I have to go to lecture.
Very good, very good. Shazvi?
Question with when is your birthday? Sentence with when, I know when my birthday is. Question with what is the color of your dress? Sentence, I know what is the color of my dress.
Well done, very nice. Radhi?
Question with what is your age? Sentence with no, I know my age.
Okay, Neeta Sharma? Yes, ma'am.
Question is, what is my aim? Answer is, I know my aim. When I go to complete, very soon I'm going to complete my aim.
Okay, very good. I see you do understand. Is there anybody else who wants to give the question and answer a try? Put your hand up and then I will give you a chance. Anybody else? Priyanka? Priyanka, you are muted. You're going to have to unmute, my dear.
Yes, ma'am. Question, what is this? Answer, I know what is this. Question, when get up early in the morning, you? Answer, I know when get up early in the morning, you.
Very good, very good. Okay, so we all have an understanding, and if there's anybody else, then you can just put your hand up and I will just gladly ask you to speak, right? But just because of time, I want to try and get through a few things. So remember, the what, the when, the WH words, they can be used as part of a question. They can also be used as part of a sentence as an answer to a question. Okay, so that's what you're learning. And examples of these words, we said there's what, we said there's when. Okay, other examples are where. Now remember, when it comes to where, W-H-E-R-E. W-H-E-R-E is only used when it comes to the name of a place or the name of a certain space. It is not a pronoun, okay? So W-H-E-R-E, where will we go to stay? Where is the plane? Where is your house? Where is your country? So where is always related to a space or a name of a place, okay? And if I want to use where in the middle of a sentence, I will say, I know where to keep my shoe. I know where the spoon stays. I know where the pot stays. So I know where something stays. So it still is in the sentence, but it is where and it is associated to a space or a place. Do we understand? So where can be in a question. Where is my ball? In a sentence, I know where my ball is. All with me? Anybody want to give where a try? Question and a sentence? Anybody?
Ma'am, may I
Aradhi,
listen?
let's go with you. Aradhi?
Question from where is your English book? Sentence with where, I know where is my English book.
Very good. Namia?
The question is, where is the library? And the sentence maybe the guard knows where the library is.
Lovely. Mahak?
Question is where you want to go for your summer vacation, and answer is I know where you want to go for your summer vacations.
Very good. Yashasvi?
Where did I keep my book? Question and sentence, I know where I kept my books.
Very good. Yashvan?
Where, excuse me, where I have to go for the dinner? And the answer is, okay, I remember where I have to go for the dinner.
I like that. Very nice. Sarita?
Question: where are you going after 2 hours? Sentence: I know where is my pen pencil.
Very nice. Priyanka?
Yes, ma'am. Question, where is your party? Answer, I know where is your party.
Very nice. Neeta Sharma, ma'am?
Where
I
were
think I
you?
just lost.
Where were you since long time? Answer is, I know where were you since long time.
Okay, lovely. Kritika?
Where is your friend birthday party? I know. Where is your friend birthday party?
Very good, very good. Priyanka? Priyanka, your hand is up. Is there something you need to say? Okay. Ritu?
Question: where are you going to the zoo? Answer: I am going to the zoo.
Lovely. Sarita?
Coach, sorry, I done.
It's okay. It's all right. No problem. Madhu Sharma?
Yes. The question is, where have you been? Answer, I have been to America.
Okay, very nice. Aradhi?
The question,
Okay.
ma'am, can I speak?
Yes, sure.
The question will be, when is your birthday? Then answer will be, I know my birthday.
Okay, very good. So I want you to remember something though, right? Everybody must remember the word that you're using in the question. If I say a question, I'm going to say the question now. What is the time? My question. What is the time? In my sentence, I am saying, I know what the time is. So I'm using the same word in the question and the sentence. What is the time? What is the time? And then in the sentence, I know what the time is. In the question, I'm using the word when. When is your birthday? When is your birthday? Is the question. In the sentence, I know when I'm going to eat. I know when I'm going to eat. In the word where is the question. Where are my shoes? Where are my shoes? In the sentence, I know where my shoes are. So you see, the same word you are using in the question is the same word you are using in the sentence. But it's almost like whatever you are asking, you are answering in the sentence. Do you understand? So this is the power of the words that you use. Sometimes the word can be what you would use to question something, and yet the same word you can even use to answer something. But you have to know, because of the power of the words and the power of this English language, you need to know how to use it for yourself and when to use what you have to use. Does that make sense for everyone? Yes? Okay. Does anybody have anything you want to say or any questions for me for now? So I want you to write down, you all have a pen and paper? Yes? I'm going to say a few words now. I want you to write out the words, okay? You're going to write down these words for me very quickly before Madhvi ma'am tells me my time is up. So I want you to write these words down. The first word is which. W-H-I-C-H. Which. W-H-I-C-H. And it's pronounced which. Okay. Everyone got which. Next word, who. W-H-O. Who. W-H-O. Next word, why. W-H-Y. Okay? So you now have which, who, and why. So with the same exercise we did what, we did when, and we did where. You're going to do the same thing for those 3 words. You're going to write out a question, and then you're going to put the same word in a sentence as well for each of those words. Okay? Is that okay with everyone? Yes? Which, who, and why? Thank you, Yashvan. Yes. Which, who, and why? You're going to put one question with which and a sentence with which. Then you're going to put a question with who and a sentence with who. And then you're going to do a question with why and a sentence with why. That is going to be a little bit of homework until I see you again. Does anybody want to ask any question, or you have anything to say now? Anything at all? Anybody? I see smiles. I see some very serious faces. Is everybody okay?
Ma'am, the WHO family words we can use in all, like we can use for animals and things also.
Yes, you can. So I can say, where is the bird? The bird. Where is the bird? What does the bird eat? When is the bird going to come? I know where the birds like to eat. I know when the bird likes to fly down. I know when the dog is barking. So these are all different words you can use attached to whatever you would like to attach it to. Okay? Anybody else want to say anything or want to ask any question? Everybody's so quiet. Yes, Kunika.
Said that your words are so understandable that we have no question.
Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you so much, my sweetie. Thank you very much. I hope that you enjoy the lesson, and I'm hoping that the next time we're going to have even more fun, because the next time we're doing something even more fun than this one. But once you get this one right, then the next one's going to be even more fun than this one. Okay. Anybody have anything else to ask or say? Priyanka ma'am, I see.
I have
Did you raise
written
your hand?
all the question and sentences of 3 words.
Who is this? Yashasvi.
Ma'am, Yashashvi.
Already, she's so good, but I can't ask you now because I don't want to give everybody else your answers. Okay, keep it for me until the next time. Well done. Very well done. Okay, anybody else want to say anything? No, we are all good. Madhvi ma'am is going to be proud of me. I am on time, I think. Yes, I have 1 minute left. I have 1 minute to say I love you all. Thank you so much for having me. I hope you enjoyed today's program, and I hope you learned something good, and I hope you're really going to practice. And when I see you again, we're going to do even more fun stuff together. And that is how you're going to learn the power of words. Remember that. In everything we say, there is power of words, okay? Power of words. So everything you say, everything about you is in the power of your words. I love you all. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Thank you so much, respected Mehreen ma'am, for your inspiring and insightful teaching. Your session was truly enlightening and filled with valuable knowledge that will remain with us for a long time. We sincerely appreciate your time, dedication, and efforts in making this learning experience so meaningful. As a humble token of our gratitude, we would like to represent the small gesture of appreciation to you. Thank you once again, and congratulations, respected excellence.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. God bless. Thank you, Dr. Madhvi, ma'am. It's lovely to see you all. Bye-bye.
I
Thanks,
totally
ma'am.
agree. Thank you so
Connecting with you,
much.
ma'am.
It's good connecting with you always.